Going to Workbench Con tomorrow in Atlanta, and if it's anything like last year, we're going to spend a lot of time talking about woodworking and exchanging stickers. So I thought that this year I'd make personalized vinyl stickers for many of the YouTubers that I meet. Each sticker is data visualization that shows how much content has been uploaded to a channel. Each ring represents one video. A longer video makes a thicker ring, and a shorter video makes a thinner ring. Darker rings mark the beginning of a new year. The overall diameter of the trunk is determined by the sum of all the video lengths in a channel. I also wanted to mention that these visualizations are not meant to be comparative in any kind of competitive way. All of these channels are successful in their own right. But like trees in a forest, some of these channels have been around a long time and others are just beginning. Some channels grow quickly, others are more like old growth hardwood. Our focus in this video is to simply showcase how much video has been uploaded to each channel. So with that said, let me show you how these are made. We're going to begin by using the pen tool and the smooth tool in Adobe Illustrator to draw our tree ring. Then we'll draw some bark and export both graphics as separate SVGs. We'll be using these graphics later when generating each trunk using JavaScript. The most difficult aspect of this project is getting all the video durations for every video in a channel. So to do this, we're going to write a Python script that will obtain this information from the YouTube API and dump everything into a series of spreadsheets. So we'll start off by just getting some basic channel information. And here we're creating a spreadsheet that's going to hold all the information that we need about each video. Now in order to make this work, we need to create a separate request for every video in a channel. This by far was the most challenging part of the script. Now I'll add that video's information to a row in the spreadsheet and keep moving. Okay, so now we're going to sort our spreadsheet so that our oldest videos show up first. Okay, so now we're ready to run the script. The first channel that we're going to send through it is the channel Make Something by David Picciuto. David is one of the most creative YouTubers on the scene and has been a huge inspiration of mine for many years. Okay, now that we've generated the spreadsheet, we can write some JavaScript to generate our graphics. I'm using a library called 2.js. It's a really simple library to use for manipulating SVG files. So here I'm loading in the SVG that we created earlier in Adobe Illustrator. Next, we're parsing through the CSV that we just generated. And now we can begin drawing our graphic one ring at a time. So now we can load in that tree bark SVG that we created earlier. This will finish it off, and let's run it. So now that we have our file, we have a couple of options. In addition to printing them on a vinyl printer, we're going to take one and send it through the laser and see how that looks. So far, this looks awesome, but I think what we're going to do is we're going to swap out the maple bark for walnut bark. And when we do this, we're going to decrease the size of the bark just ever so slightly to compensate for the curve between the bark and the ring, and that'll give it a tighter fit.